In the last episode, we caught up with basically me selling my first ever Porsche, my 2015 Porsche Cayman 981. In this episode, we go and buy my dream car. So I'm here now, obviously with the car. The intention was to shoot a really glossy intro and do it kind of like a typical YouTuber video, a collection video. That was the intention, but I don't really want to do that, and I don't think that doesn't feel natural for me. So yeah, so far you'd have seen the time lapse of me going from home to London and London to Derby, and then getting picked up at the train station by Ed. And now I'm here. So we've done the paperwork, that's all sorted out. I haven't seen the car, so I haven't, what you're seeing is the same time as me. It's shot in order. So yeah, again, it's a weird one because the intention of shooting a YouTube video for this is this is obviously the first time for the channel this has happened. And you see, I've watched dozens of YouTube videos that have been collections, and quite often you get this, an audience behind. There's obviously no audience here. And then you get this kind of, wow, overwhelming moment where whoever it is that's running the channel, sees it for the first time. And I want you guys to see the reveal. But it's weird because it feels sort of weirdly contrived that by showing you it and filming me at the same time, I'm wondering how I'm going to be on cameras with this, because this is a big personal journey for me. This isn't, I'm not a millionaire. I don't have, a huge back catalogue of buying and selling performance cars. This is, I've worked for a long time, put a lot of hard work in to get to this stage. Yeah, so what I'll do now is talk to you a bit about the history of how I got to this point, because I think that probably adds to the story a little bit. So I'm an 80s child, so I was born in 1980. Typically, there were like 3 poster cars, someone called me out this morning, 4 poster cars. The 959, this isn't a 959, I'll just say that right now. The Testarossa and the Countach. Now, I had the 2, so I had the Countach and I had the Testarossa, but I didn't have a 959. I had a 930 Turbo and Porsche 911 930 Turbo in Guards Red, whale tail, black background, a couple of red stripes across it. I'm sure if you were of any age closer to me, early 40s, you'll remember what that looks like. So that was the start, and that was like mid to late 80s. Fast track a little bit further forward. I didn't do anything other than drawing for years. And I, cheesy as it is, drew a pencil drawing and sent it to Dick Lovett. If you're in the States, Dick Lovett is a UK-based supercar dealer. They're multi-franchise, and they've been brilliant over the years. So Peter Lovett sent me some hardbook backs of what would have been the 993 at that point, 993 generation, so mid-90s. Treasured those. I remember cutting pictures out of it and stuff like that. I wish I hadn't now. I wish I'd still had those books. So that was like the mid-90s. So my sort of love of Porsche started way back in the 80s. carried on through the 90s. It just seemed like a pipe dream though, a complete pipe dream. I ended up working for Dick Lovett. So I worked for the Cheltenham Lotus service branch until the sort of mid 2000s. And then, yeah, joined the Royal Air Force to be an engineer. And now I work for National Air Traffic Services, NATS, as an engineering manager. And that's kind of how I've got to this point. So, I mean, you know, the usual working guy, I've just decided to start a channel for this Porsche 550 build. But part of that is about my experience as well. So that's brought you up to speed as to why Porsche, why a 911. It is a 911. Yeah, so it's a weird one. You're seeing this as a human, not as a YouTuber. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. So yeah, without further ado, I'm going to be out of camera because I don't want my face kind of trying to put some weird face on for YouTube. So Ed Rooksby, who's been my contact through this, absolutely brilliant guy. If you are in the market for a high performance or a supercar, please come and check Baytree Cars out. They couldn't have been more helpful through the whole process. They've made it incredibly easy, and they've been really accommodating. Given that actually, although in shot you can see a background to my right, it's all being kind of completely rebuilt and gutted. So for them to have accommodated a proper collection is great. So huge thanks guys at Baytree Cars, and I will be back. It won't be anytime soon for a purchase, but I'll be back anyway. So yeah, big thanks to Ed. So I'll be stood out of shot, and I'll ask Ed to pull the covers off, and then you and me will see a reveal of this car. I promise you I have not seen this car up until this point, and we'll see it both at the same time. Hope you enjoy. So this is literally the first seconds of sitting in the car. Well, my impressions, it obviously looks fairly familiar from being in the Cayman. Yeah, the screen's newer and stuff. I'm going to make no sense. I've got to be honest, all the men in the world are trying to do this semi-professionally, or like trying to do it professionally. And when you've got a car that the dream car, it's hard to kind of put words together and make meaningful sentences. So the steering wheel's tiny. I know it's a GT steering wheel. I'll do a whole spec. We'll do a spec breakdown, and I'll do a different video for a spec breakdown. Yeah. Initial impressions. Just I just keep going, the same thing keeps going through my head. It was like, I can't believe this is my car. Yeah, I can't believe it. It's just a strange feeling, like an amazing feeling, but a strange feeling. Ed and I have had a lovely little chat a minute ago. He's been brilliant. Again, big ups to Baytree for all the help and support, and yeah, getting this done. So and same with JBR Capital as well. Thank you, JBR Capital. Thank you to Dave. He's a mate of mine for 20 odd years. Hensley Stevenson. So yeah, if you're looking for finance, or you're interested in getting some quotes for finance or refinancing a car, go and check him out. He's yeah, really, really great guy. To the extent where he did a cost breakdown of competitors and him. So there was no kind of push from him to go with him, with me being friends with him or anything. It was just the best price. Simple as that. The best, and made most sense for me. So so yeah, do go and check both of those guys out as well. Yeah, so I'm going to wrap it up there. Thank you so much for watching. I know I've probably not formed very good sentences, or I've not been particularly clear about anything to do with spec or anything. It's quite overwhelming, so yeah, I'll come back and we'll do a proper tour around the car, why I think the car is an important car in Porsche's history. Yeah, and the rest of it I'm going to keep for myself. I hope you understand, and don't forget to go follow us at Renngineering UK on Instagram, at Renngineering on Facebook, and Renngineering. Don't forget to the YouTube and podcast as well. So you know this will go out, well, bits of this will go out as a podcast as well. So on all your podcasting channels. So and we're Renngineering on there as well, and you'll be able to see tech talk, waffle, the lot. At that point, I'm going to stop recording, and I will see you again soon. Thank you so much for watching, and take care. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.